Alright, our fire brick finally come in yesterday, so it was time to get it cut and put down to finish up the bottom of the oven. So our mud ain't gonna come in until Tuesday. I had to order it and then I got it late on ordering it. That was my fault, but it'll be Tuesday when it comes in, so we'll just have to work through the week, hopefully getting all the brick laid around the oven and seeing where I like. That's my main goal today, is to finish the bottom, and then it'll be done, and then I can start. Hang on a minute. You see, I got it laid out there, which is not, I'm just making sure I got plenty to finish, which I do. Once I cut each of these, because once I cut the corner and the corner and cut it down in the middle, I should hopefully get 4 pieces of what I'm hoping. But we'll see. But my main goal today is to finish this. And get all of these laid up on the sides, figure out how many do I'm going to need to finish, because I don't think, there's a good bit there, there's more there than it looks, but I don't think it's going to be enough time I finish each side and the back, the arch, and then I'm going to do 18 or 20 inches of a smokestack. I don't think I got enough. And then these here I can turn them where I can use them. See, the mud was on them and I was trying to clean them off, but I was messing the brick up by doing that. They were chipping off and being real bad. So, but I can turn them once I get up towards the top, because it's not going to matter. I'm going to, eventually I'll stucco over the oven like the side, and a little smoother on the oven, more of a terracotta kind of look or whatever. But yeah, love. Huh? Okay. But I love you. But that's my main goal, is to get the bottom done, get the form set in place, and then start cutting the brick, get it all ready. That way when my mortar comes in, I can just hopefully just lay it and be done with it. A couple of days, so, because everything will be cut. That's my game plan anyways. But all right, well, cool beans, let me get started and keep up where I'm at. So I gotta get something to drink. So where I got to, a crack one, that's, well, 2 actually. This one I don't mind so much knocking it in. I had it just a little too tight, but it started fitting, so I was like, shouldn't have did that. And then right here I broke that one. But I'm gonna have, looks like I'm gonna have 2.5 left over in this little piece. So, because I still got a brick over here to cut, and so that'll finish up one of those. So maybe I can get the other ones I need out of this one, because I was able to get a couple, this one and this one, out of one, since it was a little smaller. So that was pretty nice. I got 3 out of 1 and I cracked that one. And this was finished up off that little piece there, which wasn't a bad cut, but it's got all of this wedged that way. And I got this one a little short, but I started putting brick in right there, wedging it up. It's getting there. So all right, well, cool beans, it's all looking good. Feels good through there. So still a little low right there. I knocked it down. It is what it is. So I'm not gonna pull all this up and fix it. So all right, well, cool beans, I got a drink, man. I am parched and this stuff is drying me out. Alright, there she is. The pizza tile, the cook surface is all done. I don't like these pieces here, but at least it's in the back. And if this one messes up here, hit it or something, it's in there, boy. I don't want to come out. I've already tried, so I'm going to mess it up even more if I try to get it out. When I get my mortar, I want to fix it, put a little bit right there, because the mortar I ordered is 2200 degrees, so it's going to withstand the heat. This will never get that high, and these hold up to 2700 degrees, so it should never get that hot in there. All right, well, cool beans, the next step is to get the form set in place, and I'm gonna start cutting all the brick, have all that done. That way, once I get my mortar, all I gotta do is go to work. I don't have to worry about cutting none of them and get that nasty stuff out the way. All right, let me get busy. That's the sides I used. If I show you what I got thinking, if I do this right here, lacing them together on the back, which will make this a little difficult to get apart because of the screws. That's what you want to do, is unscrew it, but it'd be in the back. What I thought, I'm going to put some slits in this up and down, that way it's almost cut all the way through but not, and then I can unscrew it from the front and then kind of break it and then together and get it out. That's what I'm hoping. But that will save me a lot of brick. I had some that were broken, and I got to fix them to fit these corners, which already, you know, I got them laid in place. I need to trim them off and get them to fit. Other than that, I think it's pretty good. You can see right there, it's a little low in the front too, but it's all good. But if I lace them together, I can save myself some brick. So, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Like I said, it'd make it a little aggravating getting it apart, but it is what it is. And I'm not quite sure on the brick. We're going to be close. I don't think it's enough. I'm going to have to use all of it. But on the arch, it won't be that bad because I need some thick spots because when it starts going across the arch. So, and then we're going to cut all of this in. I need a, you know, like a hole in here. I won't need a hole in here, but I do need one more hole in right there. That would finish up like the back. Like that, and then the next one, these will go be cut, and then the next two will have to be cut to fit, so it won't be too bad. Alright, let me get back busy. I'm going to lay these other ones out and try to get a count on how many I need, and then I can try to round those up through the week as well. Alright, that's the dry stack of everything right there. That is exactly how it is going to look. I got to cut the two that you see standing long ways. I'm going to cut them on 45s. That way they'll slide down and wedge each side in. But I had just enough. Actually I do have enough. Not complete enough to do the smokestack, but the oven, I think I am going to have a complete enough, because this right here, these will be tilted up as well. This is where it actually starts. I just wanted to dry stack everything, but the arch starts with this one. This one will rotate up and then and then fill in with mud, and then I got to cut these off right here, get two more halves, which I got down there. I got to cut me some halves and then start filling in these areas with these brick. I believe I'm going to have to buy some to do my smokestack, but that's okay. I mean, that's all I have to buy. You know, the freebies off of this from Joe is, I can't thank him enough. He gave me all the brick, all the block, and all the fire brick that I needed, and that's a lot, because that's a lot of brick right there. And I'm still a few more. I wish I could cut some on 45s and start it right here stacking, but I don't have. I'd have to buy a whole nother saw to cut some 45s to do that with. And, you know, I'm buying stuff that I'm probably never going to use again. But anywho, all right, well, cool beans. Let me go get the mother and see what she thinks. Oh, no, I don't know, refractor cement. I have a heart that. Anyways, we're 2200 degrees. What we've been waiting on is come in. So it goes up to 2200 degrees. It's pre-mixed. Everything's in there you need. I couldn't find no dry stall or none of that around here. I couldn't get none. Order the stuff that it would take to actually make my own. I can't get it. This is my only option. So we ordered this. I got one come in. It's 25 pounds. So like I said, it takes up to 2200 degrees. The base right there is 2700 degrees. It should never get that hot in there. Never. So all you got to do is add water to this. So it's just cool. And, you know, right there, just add water. And once you add your water to it, you got 30 minutes to use it. Add some water to it, you know, keep it up. But you got a little bit, 20 to 30 minutes, and then it takes 24 hours for it to completely set. I did a little bit of rework on the form here. I went ahead and slid it. That way, when I'm through, I can take and just hopefully cut it in the back. I went almost all the way through since I am changing. I'm going to lace all my runs together. That way I can save from having to cut half bricks, and I save myself. And then I cut it up to here and here. But I won't be able to get to these screws down here. Once I do this, I'll be able to get to these afterwards, but not those. So I'm hoping I can do is unscrew it, pull it together, and break it and get it out of there. All right, well, cool beans. I'm going to get these runs. I'm going to see how far this goes. I'm going to add a little bit more. I got some Portland cement, so I'm going to add just a touch to it, kind of give me a little bit more. Like, that's 25 pounds. I'll kind of add 5 pounds of Portland to it to try to stretch it a little bit farther, see how far it goes. So, all right, you see I got this tore down. Let me get these laid. I'm going to get this, like I said, laid up here. And then I need to get the 5 courses laid up to there and then let it all dry. And then we can start the arch. All right, well, cool beans. All right, let me get started. All right, I want to come back and mention this right quick. Your brick, your fire brick, your brand new ones, you need to soak them if you just bought some. These are from like 1950 or 1951. Already they're seasoned. That's what I was just asking Dad about. These are already was in a working fireplace and everything, so I'm not going to soak them. I'm just going to lay them. But if they're brand new, you need to soak them in some water before you lay them. That way they're so porous that it will just suck the water out of your mortar, and your joint, it might not make a good joint. So that's just a little tip. All right, let me get busy. Alright, we're not going to make it. We just checked on our other bag, our other mortar refractory cement. It has got damaged out wherever it's at and shipped back. So I haven't got another update or another shipping when they're going to send me some more. So my time is running out. But we're just going to keep pecking away at it until we get it done. So that's where I got 2.5 courses laid. I got 3 courses on the back done, which so I like 2 more before I start the arch. So one more will get me starting of the arch, the one that's coming to get me to the arch, and then maybe 1.5 more will finish me up. I think it looks pretty good right through the front. So cool beans, can't wait. Get close for some pizza. Pizza. But anyways, alright. I was kind of hoping to have this done. That way I could show y'all it finished. But to be continued, you know. So it is what it is. I can't do nothing about the ordering. Well, I hope y'all enjoy. And I'll holler at y'all taters later.